why would you not go for it? Why would you not take a chance? At one point in time, you got to take a chance on you. Everybody has a turn back moment. You have a moment where you could go forward or you can give up. But the thing you have to keep in mind before you give up is that if you give up, the guarantee is it will never happen. That's the guarantee of quitting, that it will never happen, no way under the sun. The only way the possibility remains that it can happen is if you never give up no matter what.
The average man has inspired no one. Think about that. The average man inspires no one. Why would you live an average life, or why would you expect an average life of your kids? You wouldn't. And therefore, why would you be okay with accepting average or mediocrity for yourself? You simply do not know how to break the seal, and the seal is your limiting beliefs.
If you have an idea that you genuinely think is good, don't let some idiot talk you out of it.
Obsession is going to be talent every time. You got all the talent in the world, but are you obsessed? Is it all you ever think about? Let's face it, it's you against you out there. When you walk on that court, you have to think, I am the best guy out there.
You know exactly what you want to do in life. Can't nobody stop you. Whether it's filming yourself in public, whether it's writing a resume that nobody will agree with, whether it's reading a book that touches topics nobody would agree with, you have to do it. The difference between someone successful and a person that's just a nobody, in between there, is doing. You have to do the work.
Imagine it is your last day. You've accomplished the things you want to, and no one has access to your content or information. For whatever reason, it goes with you. Everything. This interview, gone. And you can only share 3 things with the world. What would be those 3 lessons or 3 truths that you would share?
Give first and without expectation, and you'll get more than you can imagine in all aspects of life. If you can't do it forever, don't do it for a day. And probably something to the extent of, if nothing matters, then you get to decide what matters. So use the power wisely.
That's good.
And if you're a friend of everybody, you're enemy to yourself.
Yes. Yes. So I'm glad we got real. I needed this. This is therapy.
What is a soulmate? A soulmate is the one person who knew you, accepted you, and believed in you before anyone else did, or when no one else would.
When you imagine stuff, it's actually God showing you a preview of a coming attraction He has for you.
Motivation isn't something that I am going to count on, because it's just an emotion that's going to come and go. Just like feeling happy. You feel happy right now, maybe you won't feel happy in 15 minutes. You feel sad now, maybe you won't feel sad in 15 minutes. You feel motivated right now, you might not feel motivated in 15 minutes. Therefore, I can't rely on it. The daily actions that I take aren't from motivation. They're just from discipline.
If you don't see what I do every single day, then I can't pay attention to what you say about me every single day. You don't know what time I wake up. You don't know how often I train. You don't know what I put my body through. I really don't pay attention to that outside noise because my circle's so small, and they're gonna tell me the truth at all times. When I'm not being myself, those are the individuals that I listen to more than anything. So I don't really pay attention to it.
Nothing in life is promised except death. If you had the opportunity to play this game of life, you need to appreciate every moment. A lot of people don't appreciate their moment until it's past.
I slept on myself for way too long. I underestimated the gifts that God gave me for way too long. I forgot to choose my happiness, my peace. I forgot to choose myself for way too long, and never again will I abandon myself.
Someone gave me advice. They said, you know, not everyone that's hurt you cares. Someone said forgiveness lets you off the hook. Why would you carry that with you?
Because they don't care.
If the person doesn't care, why are you tainting and infecting all the amazing moments that could happen in your life with someone that doesn't care how they hurt you? So how do you figure out how to let that go? And that takes work. It takes work.
Only person that could hurt me is a friend. Nobody could hurt you but a friend.
You have to be careful of your friends more so than people that you may think is your enemy, who you never had conflict with. Everybody you fight is not your enemy, and everybody that helps you is not your friend.
I mean, let's be honest. If they truly knew what you were up against right now, they would be wondering how you were still smiling, how you were still doing the things you're doing. That says a hell of a lot about you.
You closer to where you trying to get than where you started from. So you got to keep going. And that's the point. If you stay down, you'll reach that point. You'll look up and be like, shit, it's closer to get to where I'm trying to get than to stop and turn around. So, you know, just stay at it. That's it.
Don't call yourself fat. Don't call yourself dumb. If you're not real and raw with who the fuck you are, nothing's gonna change. And in this nice new world that we live in, we want to hear you're just a little big. No, man, you might be fat.
We, and a lot of people watching this show, get very caught up in being unsatisfied with their current trajectory. I haven't done enough. I don't have enough success. I'm not good enough. I'm not moving fast enough. I'm not accomplishing the goals that I need to accomplish. It is so important to stop from time to time and look at how far that you've come and really appreciate where you are right now in comparison to where you were 5, 10, 15 years ago. I also wrote a bucket list for myself.
Oh, cool.
And I like to look back at it from time to time. Ski in Jackson Hole, Wyoming. Go to Six Flags in Massachusetts. These were my bucket list goals. If I do these before I die, I will be satisfied having lived here. Write a novel. Weigh 200 pounds. Travel to California. It's really crazy for me to look back at this and to know that I've checked off pretty much everything on this fucking list.
You really need to live your life and open your eyes, and you don't want to wake up with no memories and never really being able to see the world.
Young kings and queens that are chasing their dreams, I am no different from you. I'm just a guy, I swear to God. And everything that I'm saying is a fact. You can do anything that you put your mind to.
I try to drown my demons, but they learn how to swim. I try to cover my demons, and they learn how to keep walking. I tried to put them away, and they kept coming. So what did I have to do? I had to go to war. But it wasn't a war externally. It was war inside, in my head, in my mind, in my body. Instead of trying to put those away, I had to face them. Now I'm friends with them.
Fuck your motivation. Fuck your motivation. You need discipline. Because motivation's not there every day. I'm missing motivation most days.
You know what? Life is short. Okay? And you can't go around life carrying baggage. You can't go around life carrying resentment. You can't do it. It's too short. You know what I mean? So you have to forgive and move on.